Did the landscape of new tech, I don't call it alt tech, I call it new tech. Did the landscape of new tech just shift seismically? Because Timcast, one of the largest live streams on YouTube, one of the biggest shows on YouTube, at least in my space, did the landscape shift because he has now agreed to provide premium content for a new competitor? Well, there are many people out there that believe that Tim Pool and Timcast are on the take from YouTube and that they get some sort of special treatment and they get some sort of... I have never been that guy. I believe that Tim knows the rules. Tim follows the rules, and he may have some sort of connection at YouTube. I know there are a lot of my viewers that hate Tim. I know there are a lot of my viewers that love Tim. But I want to tell you that regardless of the hate he's getting, which doesn't really seem very smart to me, Tim Pool agreeing with Rumble on I don't care how big of a bag he got is a huge thing for every single new platform or alt tech platform content creator in the world. You, of course, know me. My name is Jeremy. I do a daily live stream every single day on the quartering over on Rumble. So make sure you download the Rumble app, follow the quartering. If you are an absolute, I don't want another app person, you can follow my content on Quartercast, which will be linked in the description below. Obviously, I want to reach 300,000 subscribers. I want to pass Tim Pool on Rumble followers. I really genuinely do. But there is actually a lot to discuss on whether or not Tim Pool signing with Rumble actually matters. Because it might not. I know that you might think, Jeremy, that's sour grapes. You're wrong. I have been for years in the background trying to convince Tim Pool to sign with Rumble. I believe more deeply than anything that new tech is the future. I understand that Rumble has its problems. Many people may have a negative opinion of the platform based on their earlier use of their application. But the fact of the matter is, the Rumble app is much better than ever. They're on Xbox. They're on Roku. If you have a TV that doesn't have the Rumble app, you can get a Roku for almost nothing. You can get an Amazon Fire Stick for free. Rumble is everywhere. If you care about free speech, you'll download Rumble, you follow the quartering, and I guess Timcast. Okay? Because for me, I live stream Monday through Friday at 1 Eastern. I have hired Hannah Claire Brimlow. You may recognize that name. Luke Rutkowski works for me full-time. You may recognize that name. Styx Hexenhammer. You may recognize that name. Melanie Mack. Gothics. I have a full-time staff of nearly 10 people that have not missed a single live stream Monday through Friday at 1 Eastern in over a year and a half. For me, the fact that Tim Pool signed with Rumble is a absolute W, and I don't care to be selfish and petty enough to whine and complain about saying, why did it take so long? Because there is an obvious reason why it took so long. Tim Pool knew his value. He knew his worth. And so whatever the deal was between him and Rumble, which I have no knowledge of, it had to make sense for both teams. Many people say, well, why didn't Tim? A lot of people are criticizing Tim. Hey, the quartering's been on Rumble for years, even before he had a contract. Styx Hexenhammer's been on Rumble for years, even before he had a contract. Sure, that's fine. But Tim has tens of thousands of, paid memberships. He has 50,000 nightly concurrent viewers. My goal is by April to get 10,000 total concurrent viewers as an average over on Quartercast, link in the description, or download the Rumble app and follow the quartering. I'm a quarter of Tim's size, right? So I am not going to be petty that he waited to maximize his profit, to maximize his negotiation, position. I don't know what he got paid. I assume it's a gigantic bag. But people criticizing him and people download. I looked at his announcement video. Look at this announcement video. Now, again, this is just via the plugin, but it has almost 2,200 dislikes. Why would anybody who watches Tim Pool, who criticizes Tim Pool for fence sitting, who criticizes Tim Pool for deleting live streams, why on earth would they have a single problem with any of his videos? Why would they have a problem with him joining Rumble? Rumble is the freest speech video platform you're allowed to be on. Are there more quote-unquote free speech platforms that you can find? Sure. Gab exists, and there are other smaller, more obscure, like Post and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, Rumble is the freest speech platform on the planet. And everybody who watches this video, I am asking you, begging you, to download the Rumble app and follow the quartering on Rumble. I want to hit 300,000 followers by the end of this month. I know most of my viewers already have. But the idea that Rumble is small or whatever is nonsense. I routinely get 15 to 30,000 views every single video. Every single one. If you look at my YouTube, yeah, obviously I get 100 to 120,000 on most videos. But to act like, oh, okay, Rumble has another 20 or 30%, 20, 30% of that, these are all new viewers. The biggest fallacy about Rumble that every creator has, that I wish I could shake them, not like a baby, but I could shake them and explain to them, Rumble is not cannibalizing YouTube. Rumble viewers love Rumble. When I upload to Rumble, I upload my videos sometimes earlier to Rumble than I do to YouTube. But it does not cannibalize my YouTube. They are different viewers. It is a different group of people who are seeking free speech content. Now again, Quartercast, if you're look, I want you to tune into my live stream. So Quartercast on YouTube, but it is a different group of people. 10s, 20s, 30s, million people on Rumble. These are not people who are YouTube normies. These are people who are like, I want the content. And when you have like a smart TV, right? And you're like, I don't have the Rumble app. Get a stupid Roku for $5. You can get a Roku for almost nothing. Or a Fire Stick for almost nothing. And the Rumble app is on both of them. The Rumble app is on Xbox. PlayStation will soon approve Rumble. Longboat Key, Florida. Rumble, the video sharing platform and cloud services provider, today announced that popular content creator Tim Pool is bringing his programming to Rumble, with much of it becoming available exclusively on Rumble Premium. Look, Rumble Premium, if you sign up for it, it's like YouTube Premium, promo code quartering. Use promo code quartering. I don't get paid for it, but at least they know I sent you. It's just an ad-free platform. Obviously, the Rumble Premium is the future for Rumble. There's, Honda, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, TJ Maxx. They're never buying on Rumble. They're never buying ads on Rumble, even though Rumble users would happily buy their products, right? Rumble users would happily, lovingly buy their products. These websites, these companies, they think, oh, conservatives don't buy my products. With DraftKings, why isn't DraftKings partnering with Rumble? We like gambling. All this stuff. But for Rumble to exist, it needs people to sign up for Rumble Premium, promo code quartering. Okay? One day, hopefully, I'll get a similar deal that Tim got, and that I could really push it. But I'm just saying, Rumble is obviously, they're on Samsung TVs. They're on LG TVs. If you have a particular TV that doesn't have it, Go buy a Roku for $5 or a Firecast TV for $5, and you can get Rumble on that. There is no longer any excuse for people to not have Rumble. I do not want to hear people whine and complain about not having Rumble. Get a Roku, get a Fire Stick, and you'll have it. You know? I wish I got paid to promote that, but I don't. So Rumble now has exclusive content from Tim. Yes, I wish Timcast would have supported Rumble earlier. Of course I do. But Tim Pool is the tide that can raise all boats. And he knows that. And because he knows that is why he waited out to get paid, which is 100% a respectable thing. You know? We are thrilled to welcome Tim Pool and Rumble and look forward to the blunt, insightful commentary and conversations with interesting guests on topics people care about, said Chris Pavlovsky. Rumble is a new home for exclusive content from the creators who have the biggest and most active followings. We are proud to welcome Tim Pool and his viewers to Rumble. We could not be more excited to join Rumble. This is from Tim. We are the home of honest and real conversations, Pool said. Working together, we will expand our exclusive programming to sports, which I would love to do, gaming, and feature-length documentaries. I mean, this is the fact, you know, Tim joining Rumble is another tide that raises all boats. I have no idea on earth how Tim Pool gets 2,200 downvotes on a video of him announcing support of a free speech platform. Yes, you want to whine and complain about Rumble. Rumble doesn't allow hardcore, you know, prawn on it, or Rumble doesn't allow, fine. But there is no freer speech platform where creators can go to earn a living than Rumble. There is a whole lot of really loud, tiny Rumble creators who whine and complain about everything. They spend more time on Twitter, X, complaining about how they don't have free viewers because they're on X than they do promoting their own show. The fact of the matter is, I've been on X, I've been on Rumble for years before I ever got a Rumble deal. I am the canary in the coal mine. I supported Rumble for years before they ever offered me a deal. And my channel grew on there organically. My hope is that Tim also sees huge growth there. For people criticizing him for this, I just don't really care. You don't have a valid argument. You don't have a valid complaint. I don't know how he gets 3,000 dislikes on this video. I don't. Promoting Rumble, pushing Rumble is the future. I hope. Now, I believe that in my lifetime as a content creator, this won't happen. But my hope is that the next generation of content creators out there will be able to say, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a content creator. And they don't have to focus on a single platform. Rumble is massive, and it does not give a crap about whether or not you're left or right wing. And I hope by the time I finally retire from doing this job, that I will get to say there is at least one other platform where people can go and feel welcome and build a community and build a career. And my hope is that that platform is Rumble. Download the Rumble app, follow the quartering, follow Timcast, and if you don't want to, of course, you can follow Quartercast on YouTube. And I'm still telling you once you're live there that I hope you'll follow me on Rumble.